Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Racing Podcast. We will be talking about goats, probably, exclusively.
Racing goats.
Exactly. With me is, as per usual, we have Andrew von Bladenstein the 14th, Esquire.
Howdy, y'all.
And the future of spaceflight, Travis Wallace.
I don't know about all that.
How come he gets a cool title?
You're an Esquire. Fuck off. What do you want out of me? You want to
Don't start with me. We're not even getting to the race yet.
What do you want to be, Duke? You'd be the Duke of Earl.
Ooh, yeah.
Duke of Earl, like always.
Awesome.
I love it. All right.
Who was that we were trying to get in here that was drunk as fuck?
Sean.
Oh yeah, Sean. We're trying to get Sean Kenny in here because he's drunk as hell apparently, but he has not. I don't know if he even has the TeamSpeak server address.
I think he's too drunk anyway.
That'll be helpful.
You'll have to excuse any kind of fine point detail about this race because right now we're watching this in 360p because Martin's a horrible person.
You want to do a quick countdown on qualifying, Travis?
No, don't do that. Okay, go ahead. I want to hear your brain slowly shut down as you try and read these names.
Yep. We got first place is Blurry. Yeah, that bigger board doesn't help at all. Let's see. All right. So on pole, going to be Travis Wallace with Mike Stoffmill second, just to switch things up. Martin Peterman third. Martin Edmonds fourth. Martin second row. Sean Kinney P5, P6 Steve Carman, P7 looks like Jesse Hampton, in 8-bit. P8 Richard DeRoche, P9 Andy Blade, and Eric Friesen will round out the top 10. Got the Porsche Cup Classic coming from Mid-Ohio. This is round 2 in the series. Don't ask me any details because I didn't look at anything before we started this. Couldn't tell you who's in the lead.
Correct.
Couldn't tell you who's in second. All I know is we're racing cars.
Stoffmill and Mike Stoffmill first and second, I think.
Travis, I have a question
makes
about
sense.
America.
Okay.
Okay, so you got the Midwest, which is, you're not quite west yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make places like, and my geography might be a little off here, but does that make places like Alabama and Kentucky the Middle East?
Sure, we'll go with that. Oh my God. All right, looks like we got about everybody on the grid. Maybe. Did anybody start from the pits? Oh, there we go. Jumping in late. All right. Lights are on.
And brake stand all the way in the back.
And lights are off. Here we go. What do we got? 18 car grid. Pretty good grid for a track the size of Mid-Ohio.
Dixon Hurst. Is that like a Hurst donut?
Sure.
Can you currently have a Dixon Hurst?
Cousin of Charlie Horse. Turn 1. Everybody looks pretty safe. Getting single filed out, which is surprising.
It was actually a really good lap 1, I think.
It looks like it.
Incidents, yeah. Very proud of him.
Top 4 breaking away a little bit.
There is the legend himself, Captain 360p, Martin Edmonds.
Mr. Putin.
Captain
To give you a
360p.
rundown, Travis, on the points, you got Mike Stoffmill currently leads on 140 points. Sean Kenny is second with 130. Travis Wallace and Martin Edmonds are tied for third with 111 apiece.
Ooh. Nice.
You know what my favorite strategy is?
Mike's going to be so proud of me doing my stat shit, yeah, not just talking crap.
I thought that was all we were doing.
We don't need Mike.
You're fired! Mike Stoffmill currently in second place because he's a scrub.
Oh, a little bit off track
Possibly.
in the midfield. Looking good though. Nobody around, so that's a plus.
Maybe looking for a burger stand or something.
I mean, I am.
God, I am too. I haven't had dinner yet.
Oh! Says hello there. Little tap.
Buenas noches.
All is good. All is good. And
Anybody following the Recipe Room Experience channel on the Discord, the ribs were a big hit at the potluck.
Yeah, they look good.
fantastic. I was worried.
I was not worried.
God, they did
For I
look
am
so
a
good. Oh,
semi-professional.
somebody else off.
Hello.
That's in the top 10. Who do we got there? Is that
We got it spinning the
one of
background.
Steve's? Jesse? Oh my God. Everything's going crazy in lap 2. Lap 1 was good. Lap 2, caution to the wind.
It's all gone blurry.
Richard DeRoche, I think, went off at one point, and yeah, I don't know who the other one was.
I was wondering why the lead got so far away. I guess that would be it. Doing battle for third, a little bit of side-by-side action. I like how Stoffmill let me get a little bit of a cushion and let me feel good about myself. And then it would take like one corner and he was back on my tail.
It's like the Yakuza. They just let you have something cool for like 4 or 5 years and then just... Oh, by the way, you screwed us. It's all over now.
Yep.
I'd like to send a special shout out to Mike Stoffmeal, captain of Racing Team Thundernuts. Apparently there's in that Assetto Corsa Crumple Zone there, you can have your own race team with like bots racing for you, as I understand it.
All right.
It's I thought it
Is
was
that
going to
how
be
that
that
works?
way. No, whenever it's going to be annoying for the endurance races in the single player, because when you go in the pits and do a driver change, you are also the second driver.
That's kind of okay. Well,
So yeah,
I
endurance
don't
races are
understand
going to
that at
suck.
all, but carry on.
So you have to get out your car and get back in again?
Yep.
Pretend you're someone else?
Yep. That's
Nice.
exactly how it's done.
Well, I mean, Mike's voice is going to get a lot deeper when he races as myself or Mio Dread, so that's fun.
Taking a look for the lead. Not in the shot. Can't tell what happened.
Shot through the
Still
heart.
on the inside. Door to door for second place also. Oh, the lead gets straightened out. Third place. Peterson giving Edmonds a shot there.
Looks like Sean's
Peterson.
just sat there waiting, biding his time.
Waiting for Martin to put him in the wall.
Hell yeah!
Tell me, these cars, they
Oh,
were
and it's
quite
that- oh,
fun
no,
around
that's
here.
accident.
Did I miss it?
Yeah,
It was way in the back.
Oh,
there.
God.
Martin just took
That's
out
a lot
Peterson.
of
Martin
fun.
did put him in the wall.
Plows down.
Oh, no. Oh, man. Still
Oh,
bumping.
another
That's
try.
another one going. Oh, he saved it. Wow. What a save. That was incredible.
I think that was
Suck
Jesse.
on that one, Gunther.
I think it was. Anytime my
Good
car
save,
got that
Jesse.
sideways, I spun.
Yeah, I just lost it.
It's all about drifting.
It's like a skill. It's just tyres, apparently.
Yeah. Man, once these tires got going, they were gone.
Yeah,
Probably a good 60% or lower, and they are just, it's like driving on ice. They're terrible.
I should actually gone and planned for a pit stop. Change tyres earlier. You can actually put a pretty good charge up when you got the fresh tyres on.
Yeah, you were making a good comeback there.
Oh man, I was reeling them in, as you'll see later maybe, but just unbelievable. Like you say, when the tyres burn off, that is it. If you wreck the tyres, it's done. No getting them back.
And these things do like a really quick tire change, right?
Yeah, I don't think it was too long.
I've heard that Josiah Jerome has a really deep voice. I think we need to get him on commentary.
Oh God, he does.
I believe he was racing with keyboard today.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I've
hats
heard.
off
It's,
to you, Jerome, because that was unreal, mate. I don't know how you did that.
He's been running with a keyboard for I think all week, maybe
Yeah,
since
wow.
last weekend.
I couldn't drive it with a freaking wheel.
I tried with keyboard and mouse once. Only once. Didn't
It
enjoy
cannot
it.
be easy.
Wasn't enjoying
No.
myself.
There we go. I was about to say we need to look at the rest of the field, man. The battle for the lead. Not much is going on. So we're going to take a look at DeRoche in 7th, making a move for 6th. Gets shut down by Jesse Hampton. Man, once you kill the momentum, it's over. You got to build it back up before you can make another run at it.
Yeah, it's not an easy car.
So you're saying the easy mode win on this is just to pull constant brakies?
Oh! Somebody looking the wrong way. Peterson again. He's having a rough go.
I think
Dang
that
it,
was
Peter.
a Mr. Butler. Showed him the door. Or the front end, at least.
Get off my track.
Ladies and gentlemen, currently in second place, Stuffy Mike Meal. Oh no, that's not. Sorry, I got that wrong.
Close enough. Close enough. So the top two have made a getaway. Sean Kenny got blocked by the two. I don't know what we want to call their fiasco that they did,
That's a good word.
but he's holding on to third. A little bit of a gap there, and then a big drop off back to Steve Carman and the rest of the field.
Did somebody just lose the lead there?
A little bit too wide.
Put him in the wall!
Wallace trying hard to hold on to it, cannot.
And it's all over. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.
Not yet. Not yet. I do
No?
a decent job of holding on to him
And on that bombshell.
until I spin.
Oh, come on.
Then it's game
Hey,
over.
foreshadowing. No spoilers.
But until then it was, I won't say an interesting race, because this is pretty much the remainder of the race.
It looks like Sean caught up a little bit.
Followed the leader. Yeah. Stuffmill got a run on me. What did I do? I think I spun the tires coming out of the cresting hairpin, if you want to call it that. And it slowed both of us down a pretty good bit. It's down to 2.5 seconds back there to third. He's closing. Definitely closing.
Which button on your rig is linked to the double machine guns out the front headlights there?
God, I wish.
Yeah, I haven't found it.
win!
I like Mike, but God, I'd have used him. Shoot some tires out.
How would you go about beating Mike Stuffmeal in a race? With a stick while he's asleep.
Take him out.
Anybody interested in doing some actual armed racing? I used to run a race circuit on World of Tanks. I actually have many circuits on many different maps, and it's a 3-lap race. And on the 3rd lap, you get to go weapons hot.
I think I've seen that.
I did post a link a while back.
I think I've seen a clip of that.
That sounds freaking
it was
awesome.
A lot of fun. So if you're wondering why I'm so awesome about doing play-by-play, I've had a lot of practice on armed fucking games. This is pretty tame. I mean, they're just driving in circles, right? It's no big deal.
Basically.
No
On
skill.
board.
No skill
Richard.
whatsoever.
It's like DeRoche. Yep.
Yeah.
Caught back up to Jesse. Let's see if he can do something this time. Instead of getting the momentum shut down.
Take him out.
Gonna take the sweeping way through the final set of corners. Build up the momentum. Get him on the straight. See what he can do. Not this time. Follow him into turn 1. And we're back to the front for the boring race.
I feel
Well,
like
you
we
should have
should do one
made
of these.
more of it, like done something crazy.
You do a lot more head fakes, and you throw some shots to the body, and you got to get him on the back foot and put him on the ropes, and oh wait, that's not.
Choke
not
him
brothers.
out.
Yeah, jump guillotine. Flying triangle. I feel like we should do one of these commentaries in complete golf/tennis mode. Approaching the 4th corner on the 3rd circuit, we were in the chicane, and he makes. Oh, it's a
Oh
very
boy.
clever move to the
Here we
outside.
go. Richard's got him now.
Richard makes a move outside.
He
going
cleared him.
inside, in through the next turn. Yes, very clever. Oh yes, and golf clap. We need a soundboard with golf claps. We need a soundboard with golf claps all the time. This episode of Raceroom has been recorded in front of a live studio audience.
I was trying to make it sound like there was more of us, but it didn't work.
Yeah,
It
not
didn't
really.
work.
Not really.
You need a lot more echo on your voice. That we could have like one guy whose only job is to
Special
have
effects.
maximum echo on the voice, and he can just do.
Yeah, that one was better. That one was better. That sounded like more than one.
You put your hand, you cup your hand in front of your face, and go.
I have to keep
So,
pressing the button though.
It's like
I
Staff
got two
Mill
hands.
has decided to stop playing, and he's starting to open up a gap now. But both are pulling away from Sean Kinney in third. Gap's backed over 4 seconds again, close to 5.
You
Looks
guys
like
do
Martin
know.
Peterman's on his way back up to 12th now after certain incidents.
Yeah, it's
You
unlucky
do
for
know
him,
that
man. He was
17 of you crash. Then Federicos is going to climb over your corpses, no matter the damage to his own car, and win anyway.
oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, he was currently third, I think, when it all started and went horribly wrong.
Yeah, he started out great. DeRoche now pulling away from Hampton, working on Eric Friesen here for 5th. So DeRoche on a charge. Looking very smooth. I don't know how he's keeping it that straight, man.
And here's Team Bananas.
Yeah, buddy. It's the sexiest number in the world. Number 11, Rick the Model Martel.
He's still got that little bit of Gulf flu on the front. You see that?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't leave it alone.
He had to sneak it in there.
Hell yeah.
I bet he had the hoodie on.
Hell yeah. I saw that. Who linked up that computer case? That was amazing.
Martin, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was cool.
All the time.
There you go. That's how you drive the car. Let the tail end hang out.
Yeah.
It's not good for the tires, but it is the quicker way around the track. Going defensive. Making sure he covers up the inside. Richard says, I don't care. Trying to make it work on the outside.
See, and that's what's doing his tyres no good. He's doing extra mileage.
Gotta save the mileage on these tires, man.
Currently in 4th place, Steve, I'll see you in Shell Carmen.
Oh yeah, Steve's having a good run, eh?
Quiet
Well,
run.
Steve. Yeah.
Here we go. Who's Martin Emmis taking out this time? Andy Blade.
It gets ugly. Actually, I let him by. I was just too scared to have him behind me.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
Fire
Like,
torpedoes!
go cause some carnage up front. I'll just sweep on by.
Oh, during the look towards the back, yeah, DeRoche getting around Friesen. So up into 5th now.
Dead car on the track.
Got a big gap now to get up to Steve Carman. See what he can do with that.
Actually, I believe he's adopting the new non-sexist way of things and changing his name to Steve Car Person.
Car person, noted.
Perhaps even Car Entity. So it's not
Maybe
to
in
be
a couple years we'll get to that extent.
He's decided to change my name so I don't be exclusionary. Actually, there is a song by a band called I Wrestled a Bear Once called I'll See You in Shell. So I will freely admit I did steal that from there. I wouldn't recommend that the average person listen to that band. They're a little off the wall.
So it's
like,
not all your own material then?
No, I mean, I steal from the best. That's how you get things done.
Hoping we get a shot of it in the background. Yeah, Peterson. There it is. Getting around old Rick Martel. So he's making a comeback. He's got a lot of work to do. He went from 3rd to getting caught up in a massive accident. Now working his way back through. Sticks the nose in there. Whoo! Butler was having none of that. Weaving through the S's. And okay, we're done with that. Back up to Friesen and DeRoche, who has not made any headway on Steve Car Person. And it could be because Eric is putting the pressure on him. He's not letting him get away. He got around, not letting him get away.
We got one coming out of the pits too.
Indeed. Not sure who that would have been. Maybe I can't read it. I can't. Whoever's in 17th.
I think it was.
What does that say?
Dixon Hurst.
Hurst.
Yeah,
Okay.
My Dixon Hurst a little bit.
Edmonds around the outside.
Pretty sure Sean Kenny's Dixon Hurst a little bit more.
Jesse Hampton. So,
5 down.
God.
Jog on.
So Martin making a comeback after also being in the incident there at the beginning. Oh, Friesen looking inside. Can he clear him? Not quite. Bumping fenders. I love it. Richard coming back now. Got the preferred line. Across the crest into the S's. And yeah, he's going to clear him and get that back.
That was a good move.
Eric making him work to hold that top 5 for sure.
Martin Peterman, sorry, is into the top 10.
Yeah.
All this talk of Peterman or Peterson makes me want to watch the movie Bronson.
Have I been calling him Peterson? I might have been calling him
I don't know,
Peterson.
maybe. I can't
Yeah.
read what it just says M.PET, so
Peterman.
Peter Chuck.
That looks like, is that Vonger? Who was that?
Could be.
Could have been.
Definitely
actually,
a back marker.
They did really well staying out of the way, actually, I thought.
Yeah, and he kept, from what I saw, his car stayed in one piece.
Yeah, but both
Yeah.
of the two 17 and 18th place guys, you know, I lapped them and they stayed out of the way really well. Hey!
Oh my goodness. Oh, everybody breaking deep. My gosh.
Giggity.
Woo!
You better run.
It's
I
like,
should have got shotguns out to do side effects.
wow. Indoors, huh?
Just sound effects.
Oh, okay. Martin Peterman. Damn, I did it again.
It's
Peterman's
doing
in
it.
Steve.
I'm gonna call him what I want to call him. He ain't here to tell me any different.
Just he will be addressed as Herr Martin, and you will move on with your life, yeah?
Made it back up into the top 10 and closing the gap quick to Andy Blade. Looks like the gap at the front, since we hadn't taken a look there in a while, is blurry numbers. I don't know. Look at it. You can see it. You'll be able to see it better than I can. Whatever that is.
Like I said in the
And,
front, we're a little fuzzy on detail here.
I have. Whoa! Wow.
Hello, Shirley.
DeRoche going around. I was just about to say that I had spun.
Disco DeRoche.
DeRoche following my lead. Don't follow my lead. It's like he's going to gather it back up and hold on to 8th, maybe? Andy Blades caught him, but it's like DeRoche's merged back on track and kept it behind him. Gap at the front, 7.5 seconds. And then a second back to Sean Kenny in 3rd. But all the action right here is in the bottom half of the top 10. Everybody is still really close. And, wait, no, that's DeRoche. Who went around? Oh, that was DeRoche. He's fallen. Okay. Yeah, he was in 5th. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ricardo Disco Ball DeRoche.
Wow, so he regained quickly. Yeah, and Martin Edmonds now putting the pressure on Eric Friesen for 5th. Eric just can't catch a break, man. I cannot believe he is still that close to where he spun. That is impressive driving.
Most impressive.
Oh, looks like Edmonds making a run. Oh, good shot. Now we can see it.
Down the inside.
Eric and Martin, door to door. Very tough place to go too wide as we're on board too wide with DeRoche. And there goes Eric.
Hey!
Oh,
What is that patch of
interesting.
grass?
Now,
My
was that a
goodness.
side swipe?
Oh,
It looked clean to me.
I'm not gonna comment because I could not see.
It's all fine.
Very suspicious, wasn't it?
We'll leave it for the stewards to make a decision on.
Listen, all contact is good contact. But
I
no
just
means
can't unsee it now. I've seen it and I can't unsee it.
Ooh,
So,
I think it upset Eric though. Is that a? Did he disconnect?
His
Which
engine went.
I was gonna say he
That's-
did smack the Armco pretty good.
But he didn't complain, so I don't know.
no. Or at least he didn't get so angry he snapped off his shifter.
Yeah, he would do such a dumbass
What?
thing.
I don't know. I just don't know. But anyway, so we've had a couple of spins shaking up the top 10. The top 5 still running same order: Stoffmill, Wallace, Kenny, Carperson, and Edmonds. But 6th through 10th now: Richard DeRoche, Jesse Hampton, Andy Blade, Martin Peterman. Peterman?
Yay.
Peterson? Peterman.
Now you had it right first time. Leave it alone.
You know what? Martin Peter in 9th, and that puts James Butler into 10th now as
Yes, he's
Andy
going
Blade
wide.
and Jesse Hampton. Hampton off track. Looks like he held it. He's not losing ground anymore. That's a
The
tough
Battle of
place to
Bananas
go
Race,
off and keep it back on the track. Props there.
You got any bananas, Foster?
The banana battle is for 10th, and DeRoche, God, dude,
Oh,
around again. Seriously, don't follow my lead.
I think he's practicing the technique. That's what he's doing, I think.
Well,
Power slides are all that
he's
is
better
needed.
at it than I am.
Yeah, I'd say he's got it down. He can leave it alone now.
Well, he can save it better. I do that. I always end up stopping, facing the wrong way. So, Blade, Hampton, Peterman, battle for 7th. 6th. I don't know. Battle for a spot. Who cares?
There you go.
Peter Picadillo of petrol.
I blame it on Mike because he's not here to keep us in order.
Yeah,
Correct.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying
this
random things.
This was going to be a disaster from the get-go. I just trying to encourage it.
Yeah, I'm all about it. Let's do it.
Hamtown races sing this song, doo-dah, doo-dah.
Doo-dah.
Hamtown races 5 miles wide, do all the live long day. Jesse Hampton currently rocking the only blue car in the world, or green, or whatever you like.
I think both are correct. Blue and green. There we go.
It definitely
Battle
has
for
both.
battle for 10th heating up, which is now the battle for 9th because DeRoche spun. God,
The apocalyptic war for
pay
potassium and
attention.
petrol.
Martel holding a tighter line around there, trying to save a little time. Oh, that looked like contact. Oh, it's Peterman again, and oh my gosh, Andy Blade spinning now. What is happening?
Hi, Cheery.
My God.
I saw Richard do it so many times. Like, it must be fun. I'm going to try this.
Let me try.
I just pulled the e-brake on and away we went.
I still maintain those open wheel cars. If you just get up close enough to hook your fender around his rear fender, and then pull a little disco brake action, I think you'll be good.
I mean, it sounds like fun.
It does, doesn't it? I encourage experimentation.
And what do we got here? Looking up the inside. Little door banging.
See that, Senior Friesen is still accumulating time on the track, so he didn't quit.
Huh, what's going on there?
I don't know. Maybe it just kind of jumped up a whole
He-
bunch
he
of.
did go
Maybe
in the
there's an
pit,
error.
so
Eric Freezer burn Friesen.
Interesting.
Eric my balls is Friesen.
So Martin Peterman definitely has a lot of pace in that Porsche the way he can come back through.
Yeah, absolutely. And now running away from Jesse Hampton.
Which would be the smart thing to do.
And I can't tell what that was. That 2 seconds up to Martin Edmonds. Yeah, there he is, right up there in the next corner. What do we have here? Andy Blade.
Benjamin David's team.
Why does it keep showing this shit?
Every time you make a mistake, that's where it goes.
So Mike really wants to get Ben Davis on commentary, and I think it'd be hilarious for like if Ben and Andy and myself did commentary, and I could just do like the shittiest British accent the entire time.
Well, now you've done a spoiler.
I say rather.
That's jolly good.
I'll definitely take my glasses off, and I'll just put something. I'll grab like a loonie or something and pretend I've got a monocle the entire time.
Here we are on board with the keyboard warrior.
I say he's putting his foot in it rather exemplary.
That's very good.
Thanks very much.
That's better than I can do an English accent.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I don't know what I was. I thought he was farther back in the field than that. Old Josiah Jerome on the keyboard, but he's holding his own.
He was actually a ways back. I think he was in 16th at some point, and then did the keyboard hacksaws.
Whoa, Andy!
What the heck?
Dude!
Is that a beer stop? Like, oh shit, this one's empty. I better hold on 1 second. Oh, wait, we're back on track. Here we go.
Every time.
What is wrong with this spectator, dude? Like, it's directly
That's hilarious.
inspiring. Oh god! If I see it one more time,
I'm
gonna get up and leave.
We gotta get another nuki out of the cooler.
I think I buried one in the sand trap before in qualifying. That's why I went to pick it up.
I wrapped that one in an ice pack. Let me get it.
And let's see. Martin Edmonds has caught Carmen. I didn't even see that unfolding on the leaderboard there.
I didn't even know what car Steve was driving.
So much for a quiet race. He's under pressure now from the guy who may or may not have crashed 2 people this race.
If Steve knows what's good for him, he'll be chucking bananas behind himself now.
Edmonds getting the run for the backstretch. Tucking up in the draft.
Got the blower activated.
And somehow losing ground.
I had that a few times down the straight. Couldn't keep up with someone else. So I don't know if it's camber or toe or tyre pressures was affecting it a bit.
It might have been. I know the draft wasn't outstanding in these cars. It didn't help much.
Bit, you know?
Yeah. Whoa! Taking a peek on the outside of what was that, turn 5?
It's that turn after the other one. And
Yeah.
before this one.
Yeah. Sitting behind in the S's.
That's a scary corner, that one
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah,
My
if you're
tyres were just dying there. They were crying out, overheating.
Yeah, when it gets light, man, they just scrub. It was the only spot on the track that would get over 100 Celsius. Oh, Steve going defensive. Edmonds trying to go the long way around. Can't make it happen.
He'll just go right through him in a minute. You don't need to go around him.
Why not?
I'm gonna get you in a minute.
Governor.
A friend of mine made me watch several clips of this show. I think it's called This Is England 78.
He didn't mate you. Did he hold you down and threaten you? No.
Oh, coming to the feet in the rear.
I don't know what that is.
Ginge. I don't know. It's fucking hilarious. There's this one character that's just ridiculous. I'll have to track it down, but it's been like this weird shorthand. Hey, there's a little potassium rivalry going on.
A little hip check from Steve there. Get out of it.
Get out of it, Steve.
I like it though. Oh, we're gonna take a look at Stoff Mill. See what's going on up here. He's leading
He's about to lap Travis
by a mile.
There he goes.
You know, some of these corners, man, I was following him. I don't know how he ran the line that he ran and made the car stick. I mean, it stayed so steady. I couldn't do it.
Martin's passed the Carmen.
He has. So Martin on the way back up. And I didn't see where he fell to, what position he fell to after the fiasco early on.
I would say late teens somewhere, mid-teens, 15, somewhere in that region. Both of them.
Yeah. Back up to fifth or fourth now. So a great comeback.
Doesn't matter how you get there, Martin.
Oh, this is England '83. That's what it is.
Are there 82 before it?
No, it's like after the year 1983.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
But there's this one ridiculous guy who is trying to lead this gang of basically Scottish soccer hooligans, but they're England.
Nice.
And yeah, it's ridiculous. I
Ooh,
will find
send me a
many
link.
many links.
Yeah, send them, fire it my way.
Oh, is he gonna wreck again? Why are we looking at Andy?
There's obviously
I
something
mean,
gonna
there's
happen.
going to be some torpedo shit right now. One of the main characters is always harassing this one red-haired guy and calling him Ginge. So,
Who is it I'm
it's
fighting with here?
Jerome.
your boy.
Yeah. He's gonna take you out with the keyboard.
No doubt, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have passed him. I'd have stayed well away.
Nah, looks like he was just trying to be safe, man.
No, to be fair, he was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, with a freaking keyboard, he's the man. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh no.
Taking a look back up at the battle for fourth. Steve trying not to let Martin get away. Martin's starting to open up a little gap here. Yeah, nothing doing for Steve. There's smoke.
Oh, then there's fire.
What was
somewhere,
that?
Right?
Oh,
Wasn't
Steve.
me, obviously, because I'm not on camera. So it could not have been me.
Oh, that was me again. Yep, there
I'm
I
gonna
am.
stop doing commentary because ever since we started doing commentary, we keep crashing on film.
That's a good point, man. I didn't used to
Yeah,
have these
never
problems.
happened before, did it? No.
Yeah, we
It's
started
almost
doing.
like we're just giving ourselves something to talk about later on.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can't tell when you're in the car if anything else in the race is interesting. You just gotta create interesting moments.
Yeah, let's hope the director gets this one. No, then I'll try again.
Hey, it didn't catch any of mine, and it's caught all of yours. I'm doing
No,
something
it
wrong.
It just hates me, obviously.
Still watching battle for fourth here. Steve doing his best to hang on to the back of Martin.
I think it's track knowledge, eh? Paying off for Steve. He used to marshal at this track, I think.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's a little bit of an unfair advantage.
Yeah, that's what I said. So he knows this track very well. But still, being able to drive this car on this track is quite a feat. So hats
Yeah.
off to him.
The battle for potassium rages on. Steve the bad banana car man.
His whole ass is bruised.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't like how many Canadians are down the bottom of the field. I'm not liking that.
yeah, what's
Well,
going on there?
Oh God, what's gonna happen now? I can't watch. Let me know when it's over, will you?
I mean, Martin's from Quebec, so I mean, he just cheated the whole way. So
Oh yeah. There's something's gotta happen.
dun
Dun, 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 dun.
dun 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 dun. Oh, I thought it was
Oh,
gonna
I
happen
got
right
fresh
there.
tires on.
Whoa.
That's right. I'd been in the pits.
Oh, is that what it is?
You are the bitch.
Yeah. So I could charge like an idiot this time and keep it on the track. I promise. No skills though involved at all. Just new tires.
It's like all skill, huh? You're doing great. What's going on
No,
there?
see, look, I got fucked up, beaten up. Thanks, cameraman. Thanks.
Fucking hooligans it was.
You didn't even run off the track that time. You just slowed down.
Yeah, I'm gonna start throwing Molotov cocktails out the window next time. I'm done.
The field's a lot more spread out with this many cars than I thought it would be. I figured there'd be a lot of smaller battles going on.
Here comes the one-eyed monster of Richard DeRoche in the background.
Hey,
I never saw him hit anything. He just spin around so much it finally shook the headlight loose.
He hit me.
a likely story.
True. I spun on turn one, and Rick Martel straightened me up a bit, and then Richard ran into me.
Nice.
there was nothing we could do. Just one of those incidents. At least the camera didn't catch that.
It's like you're putting the pressure on Rachel. Oh, finally gonna decide to go around her here.
Yeah, she's putting up a good fight, considering old tyres.
Yeah, I mean, God, you caught her a lap and a half ago. Just now making a move.
I'm a gentleman. I don't just ram it in there.
Ain't you ever heard no romance? God dang it, boy.
Let's see who's next on the list. Ben
On my
Davies.
hit list, or? Yeah.
Oh, that's a big gap though. You ain't gonna close that in 7 minutes.
Keep an eye on that. I'm telling you. You watch this space. See what a set of good tyres can do for you.
DeRoche
No,
drifting.
Oh, Richard came in too for tyres.
Oh, did he?
I think because we were both skating around like a pair of idiots, so we both went in.
They
Got
couldn't.
tyres.
They couldn't fix his headlight.
No, I think he just went for tyres and out again quick.
Ah.
No time for repairing it.
Yeah, true. I guess short race. Whoa! Did he help Josiah?
No, nobody saw anything.
Josiah made a hard left into the pit wall.
I think Josiah hit the caps lock or window key by accident.
That's no good.
He looks very smooth for a keyboard warrior. I can't believe it.
Yeah, very true. Whoa! Doesn't look like Richard's gonna be as gentle in his progression through the field.
No, say no class at all.
So Mike Stoffmill, 6.5 minutes left. Still doing his thing with a, 19 second? I can't
Minutes,
see it.
19, that's minutes. 19-minute lead.
19-minute lead. That makes sense. That sounds more accurate.
Do you think Mike Stoffmill just races around with smooth operator on loop?
Yeah.
I don't know. He turned 4 back there. He just about ended up in the grass. I think he's feeling the tire loss also.
Well, I mean, if that's going to be kind of your attitude, I suppose that's the thing.
Mr. Keyboard himself.
Kind of respect is he going to show? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if my wheel broke, I would just be like, all right, guys, I'm gone for a while.
At least a gamepad, maybe, or I don't know.
Yeah, I can give that a shot. I mean, hell, he's keeping it between the white lines. That's better than I could do on a keyboard if I had to guess.
Somebody say about white lines?
Not those kind of white lines.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm not interested now.
You can go back to sleep now.
He's taking out the cones, though.
Fuck you, Cones.
Who's this chasing down Mike Stoffmill? It's the Blade! Yeah. Staying with him, putting him under pressure, showing him what's what.
Because he's lapped you for the 4th time.
What? No, once.
He really wants to watch us, let us watch this battle for 14th there. I mean, shit, it's probably the,
Probably the only
language. Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably the only battle on the track right now. Which it
You're
does
only
appear
just
to be.
apologizing for your language.
Oh, Byron's in here. What am I talking about?
Just
videos
what the
later.
fuck are you goddamn talking about?
It's a little late.
Way too late. That cat is so far out of the bag, it might as well be in Tajikistan.
Can Josiah get it done?
Maybe.
Can Rachel
That's a solid
hold him
maybe.
off?
Oh!
He's put on the move. Come on, shut that up.
A very twitchy move.
It's like he's playing with a fucking keyboard or something. What's wrong with him? Oh, yeah, right.
All or nothing.
Oh, I think this is it. All or nothing move.
Here he goes. Nope. Wasn't quick enough on the buttons.
Oh, he's left a lot of time there.
Might I recommend switching over to an Xbox controller?
And we're going to look at Stoffmill one more time. Down to 3.5 minutes left now.
Look at the Blade chasing him down.
A very comfortable 20-minute lead. Very
So,
Now look at the
20
gap.
hours.
Blade to Ben Davis. Keep an eye on that gap.
Torpedo time!
Blade to Davies. It was 10 seconds when we first mentioned it. What is it at now? 9 seconds?
Looks if I can read it. I just know it was getting close.
Oh, you better hurry up. If you... Oh! Whoa!
That's not me.
Josiah!
That's not me. Oh my god. Alt tab, F4.
It's like the key may have gotten stuck. Quit spilling your soda.
Sticky key. Blade still showing stop meal how to go around here. Looking good.
I mean, that's bad. That's just bad.
That I can keep up with him. I know he needs to pick up his game, doesn't he? Like, get on it.
I was leaning
me
more
up,
towards the idea that you have the much fresher tires, and he is still keeping that gap to you.
I only put one tyre on.
What good was
left,
that?
The left rear. I don't know. It looked bad, so.
Wow.
It's not like I've got all 4 new tyres or anything.
Oh God, I thought that's what you meant.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
I think this commentary track is the pinnacle of my horrible influences. I would like to congratulate myself and pat myself on the back, but I'm too busy drinking.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to be doing something like...
Fuck no.
I don't know. It's like the Andy and Travis show right now.
Yeah. I'm enjoying the race nerds going completely off the wall. It's fantastic.
Nice.
My corrupting influence is complete.
I mean, we've pretty much just been bashing on each other the whole time.
Praise the gods of chaos.
I never really did have any nerdism.
You big nerd.
That's even a word.
There we go. Now it's showing Edmonds at
What's he gonna do?
under 2-second gap to Wallace here, who may or may not have spun it once again with 3 minutes left in the race.
I am at 4.5 behind Ben Davis, by the way.
Is that what it says?
FYI. I think so.
I think that says 7 point
5,
something.
maybe. No, 4.8, 4 point something.
I don't know. This freaking potato vision here, I can't see anything.
It's like
Damn it,
racing a
Martin.
Assetto Corsa in composite zone or whatever in VR.
Crumple zone. You quit so much crumple zone.
All right. Taking the white
3.2
flag.
3.2 gap.
Tis what she proclaimed.
There's Ben going around the corner then.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, I've been looking at the wrong number. I've been looking at his gap.
Oh,
to the next.
God.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll take your word for you've been closing on him. I'm not backing up to see it. Coming into the final sector. Still a 2-second gap back to Edmonds. Oh, no, we're coming to take the white flag. That's right, Stoffmeal is way ahead.
Not of me. See? Is that good for a second for me then?
No.
No.
It's
What do
just-
you know?
it's
I'm
just-
right behind him.
No.
It's a timing glitch.
Yeah, I cause lag.
Deleted. Good luck for you.
Jolly good, sir.
I say rather, why don't you drop back a tad and pull a brakey in front of the Frenchman?
Never again will they allow us 3 on our own in commentary. Suckers.
We just need to see. So, Travis, you need to like just put on the shittiest British accent you can possibly
Look,
ever
there's Ben.
concoct.
There's Stoffmeal. There's me trying to sneak too.
You can do it. You can do it. Torpedo everybody.
Go on, son.
Fire a full spread of
Ben,
torpedoes.
Ben realizes, no, that's the Blade. Cut him off. Cut him off.
Into the final sector. That's Australian.
Wow.
That was bad.
Get on your mic.
Guy. Welcome
Oh
to
my God.
Wallaby Wednesdays. I'll be your host, fucking Nigel.
This is going to be the last lap for y'all. Even though you never took the white flag.
Yeah, it was fun.
Not going to
Well,
get it
that's-
done, though. All that
one more
trash
lap.
talking,
One
and you
more
couldn't
lap.
do it.
Back to 12th. It's not bad.
You
It's not
couldn't
great, but
get
it's
past
not bad.
Davies.
I couldn't get past Stoffmeal either.
That's no
Yeah.
cricket.
That's plenty not cricket, mate. Here's Richard now. Yay.
Bobbing and weaving.
He's
All
waving
right.
at the camera.
So the rundown. Wait, why did Martin Emmons just fall? What happened to Martin?
He did.
He got kicked for bad behaviour.
I was gonna give a rundown, but I don't. He hasn't crossed the line.
He's in fifth.
What happened? We missed it.
He did.
Anyway, so car person, moving back up. That's how you finish a race, people.
I like to smoke.
Is Steve gonna cross the line? We don't know. We can't see.
There's too much freaking smoke.
I don't know who did that.
More smoke equals more better. Trust me, my ribs agree. Anybody want the secret recipe to the ribs? It's really easy, but I'm not going to go into it here because that's not
Cost
race
you
commentary, right?
$10.
I don't know why we're looking at the Roche. Yeah, okay. All right. I think everybody that is gonna finish has finished. A few more coming across the line. All right. So your winner from round 2 at Mid-Ohio, Mike Stoffmill. Second place, Sean Kinney, holding on there for a sec. He had a quiet race also.
Didn't he?
And yeah, with a strong finish, second place. Wallace in third, Car Person fourth. Martin Edmonds rounds out the top 5. Sixth, Peterman coming all the way back up to 6th after the incident at the beginning. P7, Jesse Hampton. P8 is James Butler.
Good job.
Yeah, Rick Martell 9th. Look at that, a big switch up in the bottom half of the top 10 from what we're seeing early on. And 10th, somebody help me out, I can't read that.
Alex Loeffler.
Yeah, sure, Loeffler.
Is that right?
Correct.
All right.
Approves, yeah.
So P11, Ben Davies. P12, Andy Blade. 13th, DeRoche. 14th, Rachel Guerin. 15th, Josiah Jerome. Looks like Hurst, Vonger, and Friesen all... no, wait, Hurst and Vonger did finish. Friesen, the only DNF from this round. So unfortunate for him, knocking out the engine there in the incident early on.
Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, lost the engine.
Misplaced the engine.
Misplaced it. Sure, we'll go with that. So yeah, that's your second round of the Classic Porsche Cup from Mid-Ohio, and we look forward to seeing you guys for round 3. Any final thoughts, guys?
That was a clusterfuck of the best kind. Well, congratulations, gentlemen.
Very good.